All right, we got a little wind that we're working against, so we're gonna go ahead. We use a couple zip ties. This is kind of a cheater step of doing this. Push them through. And the zip ties work great to just kind of keep it in place as you work your way back with it.
You know what? It's not cheating. It's just plain easy.
Let's slide it over. We're looking centered up.
I think we're looking center. Let's just get this back zip tied on.
Okay. And then we'll work our way around. Just put some zip ties on to hold this thing in place. And the key is just to get these zip ties just started enough that you can get this thing in place and then work your way around, and we'll cinch them up, and then we'll grab our rope and lace this in place.
The zip tie method really helps out, so you can mock it up one time and then go ahead and lace through at the existing holes, and then when you're done, cut the zip ties. Pretty solid on this side. I think we're about time to lace it up.
All right. You want to grab that lace, and we'll start back here in the back.
The T-top comes with some nylon black line. And we're going to start over here in the corner with Ryan.
I'm just tying a standard bowling, which is one of the most standard knots here in the marine industry. Get that nice and tight. Okay. Now, this is where the fun begins. Tie your knot here, slide underneath, come through here, all the way around your tube. Go ahead and go around, back through. Then you'll slide over the next hole, same thing. Through it, underneath, and back through. What it'll do is it'll keep all the line on the top of the T-top and keep it all matching the same all the way through. And it'll make it look really nice and uniform. All right, Nathan, this is gonna take a little bit of time. Let's feed all this line through as we go. There's not really an easy method. It takes a little bit of time to feed it through, but if you get both pulling at the same time, it should be able to work itself through. So we've pretty much laced all the way around our top. We've done our over and under, so we've got a continuous stitching that matches all the way around. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and I'll put in a little knot, a little point to cinch from. I'll go back around here, and then I'm just going to pull it nice and tight. I'm going to wrap around both of these before I pull it tight, so it makes it a little easier to do. And I'm going to do a couple little half hitches here. If you wanted to, you could take a little piece of shrink wrap and slide it on before you did this, and then shrink wrap it, and that would enclose the knot. But what I'm going to do is I'll go ahead and I'll cut this tail off. Use a little lighter or a cutting knife, or a hot knife, and hot knife it so the edge doesn't fray. But this top is now drum tight.
What makes the Stryker T-Top so universal and so adaptable to every fisherman's need is it just, you know, it's got mounting points for just about any type of accessory, from the outrigger mounting points to a VHF radio on both sides, so you can run dual channel radios. You can also have a nav light or a spotlight up in front, as well as radar here. And there's plenty of room to put an accessory electronic box if you'd like one of those. It's got nice handles, so when you're going through the chop and you need something to hold on to, you really feel sturdy when you're out in the water.
I was just going to add that these nice pads back here for the outriggers will work for, you know, a top mount, the Top Gun taco style, or, you know, all different style of T-top, you know, outriggers you'd want to use. You know, this nice plate back here, you can mount all different types of floodlights on it, an anchor light, and, you know, there's still plenty of room to add about 4 to 5 rod holders back here, which we'll probably be doing here shortly. One of the nicest part about the Stryker T-Top is that it actually folds forward. So we've gone ahead, we've started loosening some of the bolts. Start up front here. Pull this top bolt out. Set that up on the console, Nathan. All right, Let's just go ahead and rock it forward slowly, Nathan. Keep going. Keep going until it stops, kind of. Not bad. It only took us 2 hours to install this. I mean, if I would have ordered a custom T-top, it would have cost a lot more money than this. And man, this thing's nice and strong, and it's pretty amazing this all came out of the box. It's really good looking. If I were to have something custom made, it probably would have taken a few weeks, you know, to even get them to build it, let alone how long to, you know, order it. Let's go test this out.